Hi guys, it's Granny Tana speaking. Welcome to this FS25 news video. Finally they are announced, the green beans. We got a new blog article where Giants officially announces the green beans. We have seen them before, or rather Pharmacop and DJ Gohem have seen them before at PAX West, and I guessed it already in summer that there would be green beans and peas, and here they are. Yeah, and I'm quite happy that I guessed correctly from the poster that was shown at the collector's edition advertising. Okay, let's have a look at the blog article, or rather, let's have a look at the images, and I read the text to you. And I talk about it, as always. Okay, they say, green beans are delicious and nutritious. The pods, the seeds, everything is edible if prepared correctly. Steamed, boiled, fried, baked, roasted, you name it. Throw them in soup, roll them up in bacon, or add them to your favorite fried rice recipe. Because green beans are awesome, we add them to Farming Simulator 25. Starting November 12, you can plant and harvest them on your virtual fields. Take a look. Let's spill the beans. So, we got one of those fact sheets about the fruit types again, and I really like those. Yeah, I'm quite happy that we have it, because with those sheets we know everything, or nearly everything, that is important about the fruit type. We already have it for spinach and for the peas, and now for the green beans. Awesome. So what can we learn from this image? Or rather, let's read what they write about it, because they write about it, and then what they don't write we can have a look at. So, between April and June, it's green bean seeding time. With 200 liters of seed per hectare, when spilling the beans on the field, you can expect a yield of up to 13,950 liters in return 4 months later. Depending on economic difficulty, an average selling price of 2,060 per 1,000 liters is offered after harvesting between August and November. Of course, you can not only sell the beans, but deliver them to factories to process them. We'll take a look at new products and production chains another time. And for me, this sentence is the most important and new and interesting sentence in this whole article. That's a little bit unfair, because all those information about beans are really awesome and interesting. But I'm very happy that they announce that there will be more about production chains coming up soon, another time. And yeah, because I was really wondering, what can we do with those fresh stuff, the spinach, the peas and the green beans? Can we only sell them, or is it possible to produce something? Will we have base game productions for those? So they don't say anything about spinach here, but they say we can produce something out of green beans. Maybe they can be canned and produced to soups, like in the premium pack with Sri Lanka, where we had the carrots. there we got those soup and canning factory. Maybe they will come back, and then with beans and peas added, but that wouldn't fit for spinach. So I'm really interested to learn whether we will get a freezing factory as well, because if not, I will do a mod with this. I already started building this mod, and I thought about upcoming recipes and so. And yeah, so if there is no freezing factory, or only a small one that only produces frozen spinach or such, then I will do this mod. If there is a really big freezing factory with all kinds of things, including French fries, there is no need for such a mod. But if there won't be one, I will do it as a mod. So you don't need to worry, but for me it's very interesting. I have my eyes peeled for this topic. So, back to the beans. We got all these facts like max yield per hectare, 13,900 liters and so. And we see the growth states in this image. Yeah, and it's really, those are my favorite images of this announcement period of Farming Simulator 25, because we just get so much information. Yeah, it's a little bit like a fact sheet. Okay, so let's go on. Here. Yes, here we have the harvester. And they write a little bit about the harvester. They write, when summer draws to a close and fall begins, your green beans will be ready to harvest. Using a specialized harvester, you bring the crop in. Oh, and look at that. Oxbow offers just the right machine to do that. The BP2140E. And this is the green bean harvester. And the color is the same like for the spinach and the peas, but the machine is rather different. So it's still a self-propelled. It will still be very expensive, I guess. Let's have a look at the other images. And I understand that there is a different machine needed, because with the green beans you harvest the whole thingy. This, let's see whether they write about it in the beginning. The pods. Yeah, it's not only the seeds but also the pods. And with peas you only need the seeds, and therefore the machine has to be different. And yeah, and this is something I think Oxbow is really happy to come to Farming Simulator 25 with so many very important machines. Maybe they paid a lot for this honor, but for me as a player, I'm wondering, how can I make so many millions to be able to grow spinach and peas and green beans? Yeah, maybe in the beginning I'll just cheat some millions, and then I buy those things to get to know them and to experience the new crop types. And then later I start a let's play where I start small, and then they will come back only very much later. And or I try to make a mod with a cheap potato harvester that is also able to harvest all this stuff. But that wouldn't be realistic. That would be like TARDIS. And because when you play for realism, you need those dedicated machines. or you can go through the field and harvest by hand. Not in game, but in reality. So that's how I do it in our garden when I want to harvest our green beans in the garden. And yes, I already bought some seeds for next year for peas and green beans to get in this new crop type feeling in reality. Yeah, and here from the top we see quite a different machinery, like with the pea harvester or the spinach harvester. They look quite different, and I think the workflow inside is very different too. So here from the back, and then unloading. And here we can see the back of the harvester lifts up like the spinach harvester, but only the back half of the machine. I think with the spinach harvester it is the whole machine that lifts up to unload, and here it is, and then with the spinach harvester it flips, and here it doesn't flip, it just lifts up and has this conveyor belt, this very wide conveyor belt. Yeah, and here this is the last image of the harvesting, and now we come to the growth stages, and they write about this. To identify which state your green beans are in, either take a look at the overview in the menu or learn how to visually check them out. You know, like a real farmer. Here are the different stages of growth. And I think this is a very good hint, this learn how it looks on the field like a real farmer. Yeah, that's what the real farmers do. And do you see the scarecrow in the distance at the right side? Yeah, we already had them in older farming simulators, but I like it that they brought them back. So here, now it grows a little bit. First it was very small, and then it grows, and now you can see the flowers, and the flowers are really, really nice, also in reality. And now you see the pods hanging from the plants, and you can, even in reality, you can get quite a nice harvest from those bean plants. And now it's harvested. And this is when you forget to harvest it. Oh, and this is the German fact sheet. So maybe we just go back to this harvest ready stage and enjoy the view. We see something like a farm in the background. I think that is the second farm, the sunflower farm, with this farmer's market and this tower with the sunflowers. Yeah, what do you think about the green beans? Tell me, write it in the comments below. And I myself, I'm looking forward to it, but I'm a little bit torn inside myself about those expensive harvesters, but it was always like that in the last years. When we got new crop types, they were always combined with very expensive machinery. So with the sugar cane, we had to buy the expensive sugarcane harvester or use this rather cheap thing, and it took 4 months to harvest it. Or then what was else? We have this poplars. They are also rather special. And then we had the grapes in FS22 and the olives. And for each type we need a different harvester, cheaper, smaller and cheap, much cheaper than the Oxbow machinery, but still I only used it very, very seldom in the whole time of FS22 because of the expensive machinery. And yeah, therefore I really hope that I can make a TARDIS harvester for those new crop types, because I would like to grow them. But usually I don't play long enough at one save game that I can afford all this stuff. And I don't want to wait 2 years until so 2 real-time years, until I can finally grow some spinach and beans and peas. I want to have them from the beginning. Therefore, I think cheating money is the thing, and then we just go for it with the peas, beans and spinach and rice. You also need special machine, especially for the wet rice. And then when the experience is done, we can go for a normal Let's Play. Maybe that's a good plan. I don't know, but I guess I will do something in this direction. Okay then. I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you for watching and all the best. Till next time. Tschüss. Oh, no. I forgot something very important. In the end of the blog they write, coming soon on the blog, a trip to Asia. Yeah, and this, I hope it will be next week, maybe next week, Thursday again, like this time, with the beans I mean. And they already said they will announce the Asian map at the Tokyo Game Show. And yeah, so that would fit. The Tokyo Game Show is at the end of September, and usually they make the important announcement, so I mean Giants make the important announcement in the week before such a game show, because they want that the press has time to write their articles about it. And yeah, therefore maybe on Thursday or Tuesday we will get to know the Asian map. Yeah, and they already announced this, coming soon on the blog, a trip to Asia. And I hope for a nice trailer and lots of information about this map. Okay, but now I tried again to say my goodbyes. I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you for watching and all the best. Till next time. Tschüss.